Hari Om, Chapter 2, verse 33. Sankhya Yoga, Philosophy of Life. In verse 32, Lord Krishna said, Hey Arjuna, this kind of war is a lifetime opportunity for a Kshatriya. A true Kshatriya will feel extremely happy to fight this kind of war. The gates of heaven are kept open for those who fight this virtuous war. This is what Lord Krishna said in verse 32. Lord Krishna must have been a greatest lawyer of his time. He presented a positive argument to Arjuna why he should fight this war. Now he gives the opposite argument. What will happen if Arjuna refuses to fight this war? Even expert lawyers can also learn from Lord Krishna how to argue a case given to them. Now Lord Krishna presents the other side of the argument. Arjuna's point was, if I fight this war, then people will die. Hence, I will incur sin. Hence, on this ground, he wanted to run away from the war. Lord Krishna says, if you do not fight this war, hey Arjuna, then only you will incur sin. And not by fighting this war. Verse 33. Adache tvamimam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tadaswadharmam kirtim cha hitva pabamavapsyasi. Adache tvam imam dharmyam. In keeping with this dharma, sangramam na karishyasi. Karishyasi means will not do, will not fight. Sangramam, war. Will not fight this war. Tada swadharmam kirtim cha. Then swadharma. Swadharma, we will see later what is swadharma. We will say here as duty. Kirti is fame. Hitva pabamavapsyasi. Not doing your duty, you will incur sin. Lord Krishna says in this verse, Hey Arjuna, if you refuse to fight this war, then having refused to do your duty as enjoined upon you, you will incur sin. You will also lose your fame if by not fighting this war. Lord Krishna says, Hey Arjuna, you said you will incur sin by fighting this war. You are absolutely wrong. You will incur sin only if you don't fight this war. Already Lord Krishna explained to Arjuna, this war is not invited by Arjuna. It was Duryodhana who refused to give even a needle point of land to Pandavas. Hence this war, even when Pandavas were against the war, is forced upon them. Lord Krishna gives reasons why Arjuna should fight. Reason 1. Anywhere in the world, dereliction to duty is a serious crime. In companies, it will result in dismissal from service. In army, the army man will be tried in martial court and the punishment will be severe. No government, no company can excuse dereliction of duty. When both the armies are assembled to fight, an army chief like Arjuna abandons his army, the two at the last minute, then the same army may punish him severely. This is reason 1. Reason 2. What is sin? Sin is pricking of your conscience. If you do something wrong, your conscience will not allow you. The conscience will say, hey you man, you think nobody will know? I know. Your conscience will say. It will not allow you to eat. It will not allow you to sleep. While committing the offense, you may not feel anything. But once committed, your conscience will definitely prick you throughout your lifetime. I can give an example. In 1993, Kevin Carter photographed a vulture waiting to eat a Sudanese baby girl. That girl, because of the malnourishment, she was about to die. The vulture was waiting to eat that baby. He took the photograph. The photograph was sold. Money poured on him. Millions and millions of dollars. He became world famous by one photograph. But after publishing of this photograph, his conscience started pricking him. He was feeling guilty. His conscience asked him, "Hey, you, why did not you help and save the poor child? Hey, you devil, why did you take a photograph instead of saving the poor child?" He could not eat. He could not sleep. Later, the same photographer committed suicide. Why? Conscience pricked him. That is sin. Sin can be committed by two ways. One, by doing a wrong thing. Two, by not doing a good thing. Already we have seen that Mahabharata says, killing an innocent is a crime. Not killing a terrorist is also an equally same crime. Here, by refusing to do his duty, Arjuna will be committing a sin by not doing his duty, that is, fighting for dharma. If he fails or refuses to do his duty now, Arjuna will be repenting throughout his life. Oh my God, I did not do my duty well. Oh my God, because of my failure to do duty, now people are suffering. Dharma is suffering. Throughout his life, his conscience will be pricking. We have already seen an army man, when he kills a terrorist, is not committing a crime. In fact, he will be rewarded. He will be given promotions. Why? Because he has no personal enmity against the terrorist. His intention is to protect the innocent people, welfare of society. Similarly, when an army man fights a war, he is not killing the enemy for selfish reason, but because he wants to protect the border of his country. After killing the enemy or terrorist, the army man feels proud and happy. Larger public interest involved. His conscience will not prick him. He will eat happily and sleep happily. But when the same army man does not kill a terrorist or an enemy, and if there is a bomb blast which kills many people, an army man will regret for his lifetime his mistake. If an ordinary citizen kills a man, then generally investigations are conducted. Why he killed that man? Then definitely after inquiry, he will be awarded punishment. But for an army man, when he kills an enemy in the border, no such inquiry. Hence Arjuna, by fighting this war, you will not incur sin. By not fighting this war, you will surely incur sin. Reason 3. According to Dharma Shastras, it is the duty of a king to protect Dharma. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Famous saying. Arjuna, being a Kshatriya, is under a duty to protect Dharma as per the Dharma Shastras. If he is not protecting Dharma, then he will be committing the sin of not protecting the Dharma, and hence he will surely get into hell, that is Naraka. Lord Krishna says, not only he will incur sin, but also he will lose his fame. Arjuna had an impeccable character. He was world famous. Every family used to bring their son or daughter, quoting that you should be like Arjuna. If the son is afraid, his parents would tell him, be like Arjuna. If another child is going for sports, his parents used to say, be like Arjuna. If someone wants to learn some skill or want to study, then the parent would say, be like Arjuna. From children to senior citizens, Arjuna was there in everyone's mind. He was a national, rather international hero. If such a hero, at an important time, that too in a battle, runs away, then he will again become a bad example. Everyone will say, don't be like Arjuna. Oh, that fellow Arjuna, he will speak like a brave man. But if he knows some soldiers are standing in front of his door, then he will go out through the back door. He will be like Arjuna. Arjuna, all the hard work, good name and fame, reputation, which you have earned throughout your life, will go in a single stroke by committing this mistake. Here Lord Krishna gives a great lesson to all of us. Whenever we go up in the ladder, we have to be extremely careful. One single mistake will vanish all our good work. In a white cloth, people see only the ink dots. If Lord Krishna says, if you leave the battlefield, that too at the last minute, then throughout the world, whenever anybody gives work to somebody, he will say, if you don't want to do it, tell me now itself. Don't be like Arjuna. Arjuna, you want this to happen to you? Lord Krishna drives the point by saying, the consequences of not fighting this war will be disastrous to Arjuna than fighting this war. Hence Lord Krishna says, hey Arjuna, you will not only incur sin, but also you will lose your faith. It will be very difficult to show your face outside if you commit this mistake. Hence, take up the challenge and fight. Verse 33 again. Adache tvamimam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tadaswadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. Verse 34, we will see tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanastu. Narayana 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 Narayana